On my previous Sonic plush collection video, a fellow YouTuber suggested that I reviewed this Mirage Sonic plush. So today I'm going to be showing you different angles of this plush, where I purchased him from, etc. So as you can see, he's a super unusual looking plush. I've never come across another. As for where I found him, I was searching the Sonic hashtag on Instagram one day. I think it was 2 years ago now. I can't be entirely sure. It might have been last year, but I think it was 2 years ago. And I came across him for sale on a buy and sell Instagram thrift store account, and I knew instantly I had to have him. I've always been crazy about Mirage plushes. You may or may not remember my Pokemon YouTube videos. I used to unbox Pokemon Mirage plushes on a regular basis. I had over 100, I think, in the end. I was literally crazy about them, but unfortunately I've never come across as many for Sonic. This is literally the first one I ever come across when I purchased him. I have added a couple more since then, but yeah, he was my first Mirage Sonic plushie. There probably are a lot more out there, but I just can't seem to find them, which is a real shame. And as for why I like Mirage plushies so much, it's mainly because of their derpy design. They have like this derpy looking face and this crazy design, and I just love that. And the fact that they weren't mass produced, so nobody actually knows the origins of these plushes. They may or may not have had a maker, so that's why they're not officially bootleg plushes, because their maker isn't known, because that's why they're called Mirage, because they're a mystery. So yeah, unfortunately I don't know the origins of this plush. I purchased him from America, but I can't confirm that's where he originally came from. So anyway, he measures 8 inches tall, and I'm going to show you now some close-ups, and I'm going to show you him from different angles and stuff. So I'm just gonna zoom in and put the brightness up. There we go. So as you can see, he has plastic eyes. He has a plastic Malteser nose. In fact, it's probably better if I just keep the brightness down, because otherwise it seems to blur and I don't know why. His mouth is kind of poorly stitched on with a bit of felt. Oh no, it's not felt. No, I tell a lie. It's not felt. It is. It's kind of like some, I don't know what this fur is called, but yeah, it's kind of like some furry kind of material. But it's kind of poorly stitched on. Yeah, his mouth's kind of weird, a bit like his nose. I have no idea why they chose to give him a Malteser nose and why he has like this great big red mouth. It's a bit like, I guess they based it on the old Sonic signpost at the end of like Sonic 1, when he had like a big red mouth like lipstick. Maybe they based it on that. I don't know. They've used lighter blue for his material, and it kind of has like a wavy texture to the fur, kind of a little bit like maybe like sheep fur. So you can see it's kind of has like a different texture, and I really like that. It's unique. And again, I don't know why they used a lighter blue, but it makes him unique, which is good. I love anything that's unique like this. So he has a big fat tummy, which is typical for classic Sonic. The stitch work on his arm is kind of a little bit poor, and that is actually common for Mirage plushes. My Pokemon plushes were exactly the same. They all had terrible stitch work. So he was probably hand sewn. I'm guessing. I can't be sure, but maybe he was hand sewn, and that is why his stitch work might be bad. You can even see he has like some loose stuffing right here coming out of his non-existent neck, or maybe like the bottom of his muzzle. So he has like mittens for gloves, so he doesn't have any fingers. Let me just zoom in. He doesn't have any glove cuffs. Again, his shoes are very poor quality. He's missing the white strap across his shoes. He's also missing his socks, so they're just basically just plain red. And the bottom of his shoes. Oh, that ain't a hole. It's just literally that's just a bit of dirt on the bottom of his shoe, which of course we all get. So I'm going to show you like a side view, or try. If he decides to stay like it. Here we are. So here he is from the side. Let me just zoom in. Not zoom in, but I'll just brighten up the video. Unfortunately, the brightness doesn't stay up, and it will stay bright unless, but then the picture goes blurred, so I kind of have to keep changing it all the time. So I'm going to show you the other side. Again, if he decides to stay, that is. He's kind of leant over a little bit. And lastly, the back. So you'll see his quills. So he has unusual quills. He has 3 in a row, a bit like the old Sonic cartoons. And they're not stuffed, so they're completely flat. Let me just focus. So yeah, his quills are completely flat. They're not stuffed. So yeah, he may have been based maybe on the old Sonic cartoons where he had 3 quills in a row. And again, he has 2 back quills. They're kind of longer than his head quills, which is kind of inaccurate. Again, I have no idea why they're not 2 on each side, but of course with classic Sonic plushes you do often find his quills aren't accurate because at the time you didn't ever really see the back of Sonic until Sonic 2, so yeah, it's kind of just not accurate. The backs of his legs, I'm going to try and show you his touch tag. So it says made, it's only a small touch tag, made in China. So yeah, that's kind of all it says, but no company name unfortunately. And last but not least, we have the string and the suction cup. And this pretty much confirms that he's a Mirage plush because near enough every Mirage plushie has the string and the suction cup. I don't know why, but that is just kind of, yeah, just a common thing for Mirage plushies. And I think I've covered just about everything. How much I paid for him? No, sorry, I forgot to actually tell you the story. I didn't purchase him. I swapped him. So I sent the seller a message saying that I would like to purchase Sonic. He was only like $15, I think. And she noticed that I had some Pokemon plushes for sale, and I was selling a bootleg Vaporeon plush. And she said her daughter would really like this Vaporeon plush, and would I like to trade? So I said, yeah, sure. So yeah, I decided. So she was happy to trade her Sonic for my bootleg Vaporeon. I did, of course, mention he was bootleg, but yeah, her daughter was over the moon with him. So yeah, I didn't technically purchase him, but he was. I think he was really cheap. He was about $15. He was really cheap. So yeah, he's a super rare plush. Unfortunately, I've never seen another, so I can't tell you, and I don't know his origins, where he's from. Your best bet maybe would be to look on eBay.com, the US eBay, because I did purchase him from America. So yeah, so I think I've covered just about everything on this plush. So yeah, there's going to be lots more Sonic reviews. I'm going to be reviewing all my Sonic plush figures and merchandise eventually, so yeah, please subscribe if you're interested in seeing all my hundreds of other Sonic plush figures I'm going to be reviewing. If you're interested, please subscribe. But that's it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.